So, taking my mom and my brother out to dinner before we fly to the Philippines for Christmas, and look where she picked to go. Texas Roadhouse. So I'm going to get to eat a good steak before we go to the Philippines. Here's the steaks I got to choose from. Looks pretty good. We just got our blooming onion delivered. Here comes the salads. Yes, she did here. I did.
You have some by tonight.
I have some ranch dressing for the onion.
Ranch, of course.
Get on Medicare till June.
And there is my filet with mushrooms and baked potato. And the girls got half a slab of rib. And my brother gets a ribeye, so everything looks delicious. Can't wait to dig in. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this steak. That is delicious. So we're just going to take a little drive this morning, and we're going to stop up here and show you a little piece of history.
What's that?
Yeah, so we are at the Neil Armstrong Air and Space Museum. And this here happens to be the actual Skylancer that Neil flew when he was in the Navy as a pilot. And for those of you too young to remember, Neil Armstrong was the first human being to set foot on the moon. And he was from my hometown. And this is a museum that they have built for him. Later in the video, I will put up the name of this town, and we'll see how many of you can pronounce it correctly. The museum is open, but we're not going to go in there right now. We'll come back on a later trip and go ahead and go in there. But at nighttime, this is all lit up and the lights are blue with that white dome, and it really looks nice. This here's a little statue of Neil as a young man. He actually rode his bicycle to the airport and took flying lessons. And the story that they've always said was he could fly an airplane before he could legally drive a car. This is a memorial of all the men and women that have sacrificed their lives in the pursuit of space exploration. You've got the Apollo 1 astronauts that were killed in the fire in 1967. You've got the Challenger catastrophe in 1986. And then the mishap of the Columbia in 2003. Then over here we have a command module, the Apollo mock-up. And then here's the Gemini spacecraft mock-up. So there's the sign, folks. This is the town that I grew up in, my hometown, and also the home of the Neil Armstrong Museum. This is where he is from. So how do you pronounce that name? I'll give you a few seconds to try and figure it out, and then I'll let you know how it's correctly pronounced. And if you can read that, Wapakoneta. Wapakoneta. It's an Indian word from the Shawnee Indian tribes. The council house, this was the capital of the Shawnee from 1798 until their forced removal to Kansas in 1832. So Wapakoneta, that is the correct pronunciation. Okay, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Not sure I'm getting any better, but I am getting a little faster at editing. So at least I'm making some headway there. So again, I appreciate you guys. Please like and subscribe. Buttons are down below. And again, leave any comments that you have for me. And I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And everybody take care.